In this episode, we drive up the highest public road in New Zealand in our camper van. Yep, we're driving up the Nevis Valley Road, or Nevis Road, in a camper van, rear-wheel drive. As you can see, it's not very full drivey, so it's fine. Never been up here before, so it should be interesting. Yeah, it's steep enough. It's not too bad though. Hopefully we can find somewhere to camp up here, that'd be cool. So the Nevis Valley was a path used by early Maoris while hunting moa until their extinction. And then in the 1860s, pastoralists and gold miners began moving into the area looking for their fortune.
Four-wheel driving.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. Good track so far.
Yeah.
Is that the sea or is that more hills there?
More hills. We're miles away from the sea.
Oh, okay, so it won't be the sea then. That's blind people for you.
So the lower Nevis Valley was the site of two settlements, one to the north end of the valley known as Nevis Crossing, and the other one at the southern end called Lower Nevis Township. These places supported a remote community of miners and farmers linked together by the task of surviving in a place which was separated from the rest of Otago by the formidable Carrick Range on the east, gorges to the north and south, and the remarkable range to the west. We're up the Nevis Valley Road, hoping to find somewhere to camp. Yeah, we've just stopped for lunch, so we're found a bit of level ground, doing some bacon and stuff, you know, cold snack. How good is this? Trying to heat up my solar shower thingy. Be nice if there was a little bit more sunshine, but you know, you get what you get. Nowadays the Nevis Valley is primarily farmland, I guess, and so it's used by farmers obviously, and there's a lot of like recreational four-wheel drivey type sort of tracks around. We tried to have a bit of a hone on some of them, but in a van it's a little bit crazy. As you can see here, there's loads of walking tracks and four-wheel drive tracks in the area for you to choose from. Different lengths and ranges and grades and all that sort of good stuff. We're probably going to get stuck.
Probably about it.
Do you think we will get stuck?
Definitely. We'll not be able to get up that steep thing there, I don't think.
Where?
Over there.
That?
Yeah.
God, come on, mate, you're dreaming.
Just send it.
We'll just chuck her in full drive.
Eventually I'll end up pushing.
Look at these cool rocks though, eh?
Yeah.
Parking here for the night. Cool. So obviously I had to drive up this hill, just basically because Sharon said I would get stuck if I did. So, you know, I had to prove it wrong. As you can see, I made it up the hill, no worries. It was pretty dodgy. Well, not dodgy, but you know, there's some pretty deep ruts and whatnot. And we got a bit further down the other side, and a group of motorbikes came past and basically told me that I should probably not go too much further. So we turned around and almost got stuck in the process. So maybe I should have just stuck to my guns. I don't know. I've never driven down here before, so we decided to turn around anyway. At some point we'll head up there in an actual four-wheel drive and have a decent nosy around, but probably a little bit out of the van's comfort zone. Here we are, highest road in New Zealand, highest public road in New Zealand, in the van. Two-wheel drive van. 1,300 metres above sea level. Pretty cool, eh?
Quite a good road.
We did drive a little bit down that road, but it gets pretty gnarly, and we almost got stuck turning around. But we didn't get stuck, did we, Shaz?
We did not get stuck.
Not quite.
If there was a motorbike coming in, they would have saved us.
Sure they would have.
Road bike.
Anyway, we're going to potter down here a little bit further and then maybe find somewhere to camp up for the night. The Nevis Valley is the only extensive, isolated yet easily accessible valley system of its type in New Zealand, where a range of key events and the region's history can still be seen scattered on the landscape. Bit of dust on the old girl. We made it down to, I think it's the Nevis River. It's basically Ben Nevis Station's just over here, and there's a few people camped around and whatnot. Looks like an old building over there. Take you down to the river. You can see they obviously get some fairly decent water through here at times. It's like actual sand too. Look at that, actual sand. So I see a few caravans and whatnot down here, so I'm guessing you're allowed to camp down here, I don't know. We're we can actually head back up the hill and park up somewhere where we can have a real nice view, hopefully. Yeah. So we've been driving along this road now. We actually got down to the river down here, and now we're on our way back over. And there's all these things sticking out of the rocks, and we're trying to figure out what they are. So I'm going to have a look. Hopefully I can get up there and have a look at it. Not coming up?
I haven't got four-wheel drive jandals.
Yeah, got my new four-wheel drive jandals on.
Mine are only two-wheel drive.
Pretty good for rock climbing.
Short wheelbase.
Anyway, that's it. I wonder if it's some sort of telephone thing, maybe, for back in the day, or I don't know if anyone knows what these are for.
What's the wind doing, darling? Need to know where the wind's going. Oh, he's having a look at it. He's having a good old look at it. Oh wow, now he's sucking his finger and sticking his finger in the air. Do you think that helps? Do we know?
Yeah, I think it's coming from out there somewhere.
Oh, cool. Good. Good
Yeah.
to know. Good to know. That's very precise. That's all we need to know. Precisely where the wind's coming. First used as a trail by the Maori people. Early European settlers farmed the valley, and in 1862 gold was discovered by miners from the Dunstan gold field and the National Goldfield of Southland in October that year. Efforts to keep the find a secret failed, and so began the Nevis gold rush. Saved by the remoteness of this valley remains one of the numerous stone buildings from the gold mining days, and fascinating insight into the perseverance and ingenuity of the many pioneers over this. So you can see a cemetery, settlement buildings, and an old first ski hut. Today a family run Ben Nevis and are occupied in this area.
Mining technologies in the landscape range from early ground sluicing, which dates from the 1860s, through to dredging in the 1940s, giving the area technological significance. We'll climb up to this here trig pole station. made it!
I'm on top of the wall!
Oh, that's a good eco.
Big ledge.
Can you see the van down there in the distance? It's like there somewhere. Signs of early farming and gold mining in the valley can still be found today. Systems of head and tail races, dams, reservoirs, sluicing pits, tailings and dredge ponds, as well as artefacts in the landscape relating to these mining technologies, dredge remains in buckets, sluicing pipes and alike. These mining systems provide insight to a range of gold mining technologies used in the valley. So we drove all the way down into that valley there, then we came back. And now we're parked up. Where is it? There somewhere.
My truck.
And we've just gone to this here trig station. In case you're wondering which one it is, it's A38F. Yep, I know.
Vital detail.
Vital details here. Don't say we don't leave any stone unturned. Here, look, see? There you go. She's a bit of a, probably can't see on the camera, but a bit of a drop off. And that is Lake Dunstan and Cromwell, if you can see it. Just walking down to this creek. Well, it's like a wee man-made race thing, probably for gold mining perhaps. And for reference, the van is up over the other side of that ridge, so it's going to be a bit of a walk back, hopefully not in the dark.
Yeah.
It's very wet. Somehow I don't think it's going to be worth the walk. Yeah, think of the gains. Yeah, that's why I'm so ripped. Ooh. It goes all the way around the ridge line around here. So quiet.
What you can hear is the crunching of our jandals.
How good though.
It's all for ourselves.
Camping for free at 13,000 feet
Absolutely.
on New Zealand's highest road. Pretty good. We're just, yeah,
Enjoying it.
enjoying the sunset and hoping that the sky's going to clear up so we can see some stars, but obviously won't be able to film that for you guys because I've only got this GoPro and it's terrible at low light, so yeah.
Amazing how it's just changed overnight.
It's not even overnight.
I mean, you know, this evening. Look at those slivers of red. Slivers, and then there's cotton balls by there.
That's all I got on this video. If you're enjoying the videos, maybe think about hitting the old subscribe button. It's absolutely free. This video was not made with the help of New Zealand On Air.